lost my children 10 years ago when I went into the store to go and steal Christmas gifts for them. I left them home sleeping alone. The father of my children had been imprisoned and I didn't have any help raising those 3 kids, and so I wanted to make their Christmas special and I needed to go get them gifts, I felt. I ended up going to jail and they got removed from my custody. From that point, I started trying to run from life and run from my problems, and I ended up getting in a car accident where I was prescribed fentanyl patches and pain medication, which filled the void. And for many years, I numbed my emotions. I really didn't have hope. I felt lost, angry, ashamed, guilty, broken. Felt like, how could I allow such a thing to happen to me? And I didn't have an identity. When I reached a point of desperation and I had nowhere else to look but up, I knew I needed help. So I heard about Adult and Teen Challenge when I was actually my second time in treatment. And I said, okay, I'm gonna go to this program. But then when I got out, I had like 4 months sober, and it was really my first time getting sober. And I said, I don't need a year-long program to get sober. I stayed sober for 7 months and then I relapsed. And once I got back to treatment again, I remember asking God if he would open a door for me, and I would walk through it. And not even 5 minutes later, my counselor, Jerry, came up to me and said, hey, have you ever heard about a place called Adult and Teen Challenge? And I said, okay. I knew it was God at that point. As I went through the program, I really began to learn about myself. I learned to take ownership of my actions. I learned how to have self-control. I learned discipline. I learned humility. I really just learned my identity in Christ and who God was, which is the most important thing. In beginning to trust God, I was able to trust in the people around me and allow them to speak into my life and lead me and guide me. I was able to identify all of the lies that I had believed, the rejection, the hurt, the pain that I felt, and replace them with all of God's goodness, his promises, his words, and it just filled me to overflowing. It's a process that transformed my life. He has actually restored not only my immediate family to me, all 3 of my children, my rights were terminated to them. And so by worldly standards, I shouldn't be able to talk to them or have any involvement with them at all. 2 of them were adopted, and the one is in foster care. And the one that's in foster care, I'm now currently in the process of getting visitation rights with him. And so all of that is because I have decided and resolved within my heart to follow God and continue to walk in obedience to him. And Adult and Teen Challenge has helped me do that.